You sound like you worked overtime at the glory hole.
And we have already been demonetized. We always have to do it within 10 seconds of our opening.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
If
Mm.
we
Mm.
TPK
Wait.
into a pile of orcs, we have done something wrong and we deserve it.
No, maybe
Yeah,
this
I
time
thought
when
you
we
said we
TPK, we'll
weren't
come.
doing combat tonight.
Maybe this time we'll TPK and come back as tieflings. Last time we became vampires. $50, I think.
30.
30.
30.
The notes giveth the number. Like a little bitch.
Hey, when you
It
start
is the
igniting on
daytime.
contact with sunlight, we'll talk.
And honestly, he's probably just gonna yeet some white fire potions down the escape hatch and call it a day. And
Yeah,
kill
pretty
more than
much.
all the rest of us combined.
Probably not that part, but come take a ride on my airship.
Nothing of consequence.
Yeah, we were riding on an airship. Did we have one?
I don't think we
No.
actually landed on a name yet.
Nope.
Because it's not really a priority to name it just yet. And with women on board.
We will call it Hope. That way, when you burn it down, we know that that's accurate. Yeah, our DM always burns down our hopes and dreams.
Nope. We'll call it the SS tomorrow, and we'll just call the fore aft hopes and the back aft dreams. It was a joke. Don't take it so seriously. You're thinking too hard. Moving on. Suckers.
They don't deserve to exist. Yeah.
The Zoria decided to waylay the waylayers.
Yep. The boat over. I believe Vess was loading the ballista.
All of them.
Okay.
Sensible.
To collect them.
Mage hand.
Yeah, because I'm the strong one, you know.
Mage hand. I believe it is posted. in general. This is not Warhammer 40k. Quit it. If we faced those orcs, we'd be in trouble.
Oh yeah, weren't we gonna paint our ship purple
Oh god.
or red?
Why?
I'm
So
waiting on.
when he sets
I'm waiting on the
fire,
word.
we can start
Yeah.
singing Purple Rain. I believe that puts them just under Fitch. I think Fitch rolled 16. Lucky, you remember?
I do not.
Sure, it's not
But
that
it
important anyway.
doesn't matter.
These guys are screwed either way. Don't believe we had.
No, not yet. I think we wanted to
Thought
get
Jarek
closer.
had kind of readied that.
Jarek was making potions the moment
That's
that
right.
Zoria announced orcs, so he wouldn't have had the time yet.
When Jerk's not up on top.
Yeah, no, he's in the hall.
We did pull
We
sail.
did because the hail.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the same?
We did pull sail because we were worried about arrows.
Yep.
Totally, yes.
Zoria. Mm-hmm. Hops.
Watching them green folks. Making sure they don't do nothing shady. And also preparing to rain hellfire. Looking at the clouds. Give a shit if it's cloudy or not. I'm gonna make a cloud.
Well, we're heading towards them, but I assume if we can drift, Zor. Yeah, I believe Zora would try and turn, so at least one side of the ballistas can fire at them. But we're just like carrying on with momentum we already had, so
Yeah, I can just hit the brakes. That would help. Yeah, I'm not driving. Oh no, no, I meant the brake sails. No, not the rod. That would just rip the ship in half. We have 2 anchors, brake sails, and the immovable rod.
They are pointing, readying weapons, and meat shields.
Fitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone take over wheel, please. I need to go down.
Giggity.
Vess will run over.
I was gonna say Fitch was gonna. Okay.
I mean,
Mm.
Fitch is up on top. How does he get down fast enough?
Yeah, Vess is
I
moving
mean,
that way.
Zora's not like in a terrible hurry, but
When Zoria says that, Vess moves that way, thinking, "Oh, I'm the only one on deck to take over."
that is fair.
So we'll start moving that way. If somebody else gets there first by some magical means or otherwise, they love you.
Mm,
But that is what Vess would do hearing that.
you good. You good. From Fitch to the ground is how far? If it's higher than 90 feet. Yes. To the ground.
We were 50 feet off the ground before, so
I'm about to feather fall, so if you want to jump, just hold on your horses.
Catch me, Zoria!
trust fall.
You don't have to.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay where I am then.
I'm all about you seeing you guys trust fall. I'm not gonna lie.
You were the one who incited Fitch to do it that one time with the beholder. Mm-hmm.
but did you
Well,
die?
I wish sometimes. Gump, let me know when Fitch is 90 feet away from the orcs. Pretty. Yes.
If no one's coming with, then Zoria is just going to take a step, like a simple step out of the ship and cast Featherfall on herself. And just like calmly drift down in front of this group of 30 orcs. I don't know, let's say 50 feet away from the group of orcs.
Huh? Nice. If they look like they're gonna get aggressive with Zoria, then I'm gonna. When she gets down! If they look like they're gonna beef with Zoria, I'm just gonna entangle the fuck out of them.
Um, I think I think at some point Bess is gonna try and make like try and like keep the helm, like whether there's some way to secure it in position type of thing, and then run and drop anchor and then get back to the helm. Probably one with the idea of if that can kind of cause the ship to almost like turn to adrift. It will move. It would move it towards no ballista facing the orc, then drop both. If that's going to cause the ballistas to phase, then that's what. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Can I just get a description? Okay, you said it was 5 wagons. Like, how many people? We said it was 30 orcs. Are these orcs like dressed as raiders? Are they wearing a type of uniform, or are they flying a banner of some kind? What's this? Mhm. Cool. Are there any weird boys within the? Sorry, wrong franchise. Spellcasters. That I can tell. Mm-hmm. Eight. Hmm. And the human shield situation. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many other shields? Hmm. Yeah, imagine like knives on neck, something like that. No. Uh. hmm. Oh, accent. I like the accent. Oh. Oh
Chinky.
wow, that was unexpected.
Sexy
Mm.
accent brought to you by the common cold.
Is it the cold or is that the puberty
That,
setting in
yeah,
finally?
delay a little bit.
These orcs have been through puberty.
Yeah, Zoria is just going to slowly just pull her sword out, point it at him. I'm afraid you do. And whatever it is you were doing with these people. Hmm. Yes, you can either give up your spoils or your rights of conquest are going to be superseded by others. Uh,
Yeah.
no, I would take your life from you for sport.
That escalated quickly.
Mirror image, Gump, if
You
I
would take
may.
my shit? No, I'm gonna take your life.
And while this kind of interaction is going on, Vess is going over to the ballista and like manning it and like pointing it at the guy talking to just kind of back Zoria up in an intimidating way.
I take this moment to entangle.
That's one way to go.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like we didn't know this was gonna escalate, so let's just
No,
enjoy the
get it
ride.
over with. Yeah, just
I mean,
I just
it
thought
is
somebody
this.
a different
This has
route.
been in character for the whole
you
duration. So
you know what I think? Those are some great last words for that guy.
Yup.
yeah,
Un momento, por favor. Let me look it up. I don't have it at the.
What's your wisdom?
No, my wisdom
they.
is a +4.
If it's +4, then your
That's like a
proficiency bonus is
16.
so 16.
Mhm.
Yes, which they are not proficient in, I don't think.
They should be. Yeah.
Absolutely not. Why wouldn't they be?
You get proficiencies from classes.
20 foot. Yep. And it is now difficult terrain. Yeah.
I have not been with my people for quite some time now. Shall we settle? Shall we settle this in single combat, or are you going to invite your kin fight this for you? Hmm. I need to know the disposition, as in, like, okay, human shields all around. So if I just start like blasting AOE things, everyone's gonna die. Hmm. Cool. Let's dance then. Zora goes into her stance.
God damn
Zora's like 50 feet out. Yeah. Oh, she would have gotten closer. So I imagine is that she's just been no, she's just been walking closer and closer. And if you would allow me to start the proceedings, Gump. Who is on top? Because I believe there's people on top of me.
I mean, I'm okay with Vest like just
Yeah.
my turn is manning the ballista and like I don't think I'm gonna actually hold an action just because like I'm just using it as an intimidation tactic against the orcs there, not that I'm actually gonna shoot it. So I don't know, there's a lot of people down there.
Tell me about it. Yeah. So at one moment, Zoria is just like pointing her sword, and then she kind of does like a motion to strike. Except there's no one in front of her, and she does something with her. Let me see if she has to say. Yes, and with a hand and saying a word that I'm not sure what it is, she swings. Except she is no longer where she is. I'm casting Steel Wind Strike, and I'm about to fuck up a few of these guys. Okay, 5th level. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range, and I can make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, they take 60-10 force damage. 30 feet, so I was walking closer and closer, and just, I guess I'm gonna go to town on them. I'll make it point to hit the boss once at least, but then I'm just gonna start taking away from their front ranks. Mhm. Yeah. So yes.
Zor-
Uh, I believe I just go on a line. So, well, not on a line, but I'll go boss first, and I guess outwards most guy, then yeah, basically. I just need to figure out what my spell modifier is because I haven't attacked with melee in a while. Doesn't
What's your
matter.
intelligence?
The modifiers are +4, so yeah, the modifier is +8. Then
Yeah.
okay, here goes one. 26. I think it froze. I'm just gonna roll 40 set for 40-20. Yeah, and I wrote it wrong. Are you not receiving what I'm sending?
It's not popping. Oh, there it goes.
Oh Jesus. Not one.
One misses. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. I'm
Hit.
going to roll the other
Popping.
3. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there it went.
Cool. This is being slow. Oh,
Ooh,
Wow. Jesus.
nice.
Well above average.
so it's like yeah, so it's like in Dragon Ball in which she just swings and one moment she's just there and then swings and then she's somewhere else and swings again and just like that. 5 times. And she ends up 5 feet away from one of the outermost orcs that she has just killed. So human shields. Yeah, Zora's going to turn to them and say, "Run, you idiots!" Force.
Jesus.
That smells nasty.
Mm.
What's this spell from?
The Xanathars. No, it's Xanathars.
That makes sense. I don't think you'll ever be able to. It's what, level 2, 3?
5.
I'm
Hard
just
to put two
imagining
together.
him being like, the things I could do with that in bed.
Yeah. Wrong.
I finally used my anime girl spell, guys. I'm so happy. Zora can
Zoria,
die
the
right now.
ultimate anime girl.
Yeah.
I am very underwhelmed by Entangle. Question. Yeah. Concentration's better used somewhere else. Quick question. Call lightning. The spell says a cloud appears 100 feet above you. But since I'm already in the air, wouldn't it just be 100 feet from the ground? Okay. If that don't matter, then Fitch is going to scoff at the plants, kind of make a shooing motion, and the plants are gonna wilt away. And then he's gonna point to the sky, and big ass thundercloud appears. No, not above the ship. Point within range, 120 feet, so centered above the orcs. Yep. And then we're gonna lightning bolt the leader. And let me check. I believe that's the dex saving throw. Child. Thank you. Thank you, tiny human. Dex saving throw, please. 16. Well, then that's 3d10 damage. You want to roll it or you want me to roll it? Yeah, un momento. I'm. 26. It's okay. 36. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't read that wrong. 26. 26. Sorry.
I was going to say 3d10, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's
uh,
still a really good roll.
Oh, yeah.
26
I
is
don't think 36 is possible, though.
no, not for
Yeah,
3d10.
sorry.
It is an excellent roll, though.
I mean,
I think that's the best I've ever rolled on any kind of damage.
we
Usually I get
these
100.
damage rolls, man, they're good.
Do I at least get a satisfying boom out of it? Yes. And Fitch likes to imagine he smells the delicious sizzle of orc flesh. And Fitch is done. Fitch is done with his turn.
Works.
Mm-hmm.
That's my orc. I don't know you.
This is my conquest.
Wait, no, he had a much better accent though.
Yeah,
This was
the Chris Hemsworth
Yeah,
accent.
that's not the one that got Zoria tingly. That's all I'm saying.
now Zora wants to kill him even more.
Yeah.
Ah.
He's using the magic of seduction on me. Counter spell.
Mm. I will shield. Because I do. But I don't know how much damage is coming my way, so I was gonna shield anyway.
Wise. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good move, honestly.
And the shield. So AC currently is 23, and anything that passes it gets to play with the mirror images.
You make it sound like a reward.
I mean, I think Zoria thinks it's a reward. You get to play with me.
Zoya is like an onion. So many layers.
Like a parfait. Pink is very focused on something.
I'm reading my spells.
This is always a good thing to do.
Child,
Please read your
no,
spells.
do not bite me, Oliver.
Hmm. Just like no.
Does the Zoya do the magical backhand where she just kind of like
Yes. Just
away with you?
Her disdain for that great axe is only rivaled by Fitch's disdain for his own entangle.
The fuck is this shit? Ow! Do not bite me!
yes.
Ow! Do not bite me, child.
Child now has teeth. Beware.
I
For AC, yes. Does it? I get to roll to see if you hit my duplicate. Yep, I rolled a 7. So you hit. Puffs. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's a miss. You're only hitting me on 18s and up.
I.e. 18, 19, 20 hit.
15% chance.
What is it doing? What am I getting hit? Javelin? I'll take it. Let's try this while we can. Have I? Shit. Okay, so we go back. Well, first hit was a 23. Yes. How many times did you attack me, Gump? Cool. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, rolled once. 2. And wait. Yeah, I rolled a 14. Yes. And should I roll a third for to? Okay. Yes. 13. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Is hitting me or is targeting me to see if it gets past my AC? Okay. 68 points of damage.
Zori is down.
Zora is down. She's dead, guys.
It's Achilles the orc.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm. Yeah.
Ace Ventura. I agree. Ah. Ah.
Mm-hmm. So 12, 14, and 8. Or was it 9? Cool.
That's cute.
It's so cute. Sure. I mean,
Maybe 4 years ago.
how are they going to attack me from down there while holding a human? I feel threatened. Yeah, clearly. Yep. Yep.
They could climb, sure.
They can climb. I mean, Bess would love to have them just one at a time trying to climb up and just like punch, punch, push attack, push attack, push attack, push attack.
Featherfall this
Oh
bitch.
man.
Derek would love it too. Ooh, delivery.
Man. Just drop a couple down
Yeah.
into the hole for Jarek.
They keep
Eat
saying
your
it's gonna be
greens.
to eat more greens.
Yeah, Fitch and Jarek are gonna be eating good tonight.
Sure. How much cover am I getting from the ship? I mean, I'm behind a ballista. So, I mean, I'm behind a ballista, aiming it in a threatening way. Half is +2 to AC, and I think quarter is +5? Yeah. Okay, sure. 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 Rude. Nope. Nope. Rude.
I was about to say.
With the configuration of, I mean, screw the guys who are trying to actually like approach the ship. And Zoria's covered her own self. The ones that are slightly like farther back out of the 30 that we're dealing with ish. How like is there two things with this ballista, like how AoE are the bolts? So I can snap. Well, like, can I attack like an orc and not hit like the people? Okay, sure, we'll go with that then. Sure. Well, and that's like, I'm gonna not aim at anyone around Zoria. I'm gonna aim at some of the ones farther back that were maybe hucking those javelins. If that, yes, exactly. I got a 17 on the die. I have no idea what I'm adding to ballista. Okay. And the damage? No adds to that. 16 is enough. Oh. Um, yeah, but I can't fire it. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's an action to fire.
Look, y'all, I can do
So,
wind wall, I can do call lightning, or I can do haste. All
I
three is out
don't,
of the question.
I do not want Fitch to have anything to do with these ballistas or anything Vess is doing. That was Gump talking. Do not listen to the DM. He is working against you.
Can you hear
I'm
the voice
going
in his
to.
head? You should haste Vess. What if Vess was super fast?
We know about your concentration. Please don't do that. Bess is going to, at that point, kind of take a like look over, be like, okay, and then just kind of take a step back, like maybe even like take some cover with the ship and just wait for these fucktards to get up the. Are they approach? No. Are they approaching as if they want to get to the front anchor or the back anchor? Bess is gonna go up there and probably start to try and like roll up the front anchor with whatever action economy I have left. I don't know how that works. That's the end of my go. Jerk.
So Jarek's just gonna hand all 4 of his Whitefire potions to Ladry and be like, "Go, throw
Fly,
it
my
at
child.
anything green that's around a bunch of other green things."
Ladria throws at a tree.
Right. But
Finds
yeah.
an aggressive bush.
She can only throw 1 around though, so I have no idea how many this is going to hit. We don't have a map, so I'm just gonna roll damage and let you determine it. That's yeah. The area of effect for 7 damage with a dex save, by the way, is 10-foot radius, so 20-foot sphere. $13. So he only takes half. He takes 3.
Oops.
Anything but that.
Oh no. No, Ladry, not too well done.
Damn
Like
it, I
'em
ordered it
bloody.
rare.
Oh.
But yeah, that's it for Derek's turn. No, not Alchemist Fire. Yep.
Cool. I'm going to need a notion of the disposition of these entities.
They are
Like,
non-linear.
they are non-linear, I assume.
How
And
many can she get in a line?
no, from what you're describing, there's like, yeah, the geometry, the disposition of the, like, from what I'm gathering, there's like 2 groups. One that is kind of focused on Zora, and one that is trying to climb the ship. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we have ship, orcs at the ship, Zoria, boss with his escort, and cool. No, are they in a somewhat rectangular cluster though? Since we're talking about different groups at different. Yeah. It's pretty spread out. Okay. How many humans with them? I'm trying to gauge the size of my war crime. I'll tell it. Yes. Yes, I am trying to cast Wall of Fire. I believe it was 160, but I can shape it however I want. Where the fuck are you? Oh, here you are. Yes, it is. Oh no, up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or a ring wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high. Yeah. So if I were to make a make it 10 by 20. So a base of 10. If you think of a U shape, the shortest part has 10, and then the straight, longer 10, 25. Yes, that's correct. Can I make that work? And how many humans do I kill?
All of them.
Ideally none, but we're a rescue party in the end. But all of them is
All of
possible,
them.
if possible. Yeah.
What's the thinnest ratio? If you can get 2 orcs for every 1 person, is that a yay or a nay?
About so, yeah, because the way I'm thinking about this rationally, Azoria, is these people were already dead, most likely, or rather worse. We just say 2, and they ran off. There's probably more, but the human shields, like, they really are unlucky because the rest
feel
of them
like
were already dead.
I
Yeah.
feel like the question here is Zoria is looking for an area of like where are the least humans at? Like is there an area of a cluster of orcs that doesn't have humans?
Mm. Yes. Okay. I guess let's change strategy a little bit.
This is the problem
Yeah,
with theater of the mind here.
because this. Don't worry, because I'll tell you my main objective, because I was worried about casualties, yes, about collateral damage, but my main objective is put a wall between Zoria and the Greenskins. Yes, and I assumed a U shape would do it well. Yes. Hang on. I will first take my 2 attacks with my scimitar, and then I will quicken the wall of fire. Yeah, 2 scimitar attacks, and then I will quicken the
Wall for a bonus.
The wall
for a
of
bonus
fire.
action. Yes. And I'm targeting the boss.
Man's already taken a lot of damage.
Not enough, clearly.
18 to hit. Cool. I'll read the damage again on the Frostbrand. Guys, I'm using my sword for the first time.
Yay! We're so proud,
Well,
Pink.
you're attacking with it for the first time, anyway.
Come on.
Bess is like pulling up the anchor and then like kind of looks over and is like, wait, she can do that? Impressive.
You mean she doesn't just practice? She uses it too?
Sorry, it just stabbed a fucker.
She's a real. Fuck. I forgot the term. Blurb.
So 3 slashing, 2 cold. And then she'll go for a second hit.
Ambitious.
What is Zoria if not ambitious?
Okay. Fine. I'll take the hint. I will roll physically. Right. 3 slashing, 4 cold on the boss. And then he gets a face full of fire. Yeah. Because Zora's just doing like this. Hit. Step back. Wall of flame. Yeah, I guess the word for today is calculated collateral damage.
I didn't know anybody was finding
Calculated
out.
or computed?
Computed collateral damage, yeah.
There we go.
Back to the 90s.
I assume that's fair, because he doesn't get an action after that, because I assume he's gonna be cooked.
I'm assuming he's a mage slayer. Which means he has feats. Which means he probably has a backstory. We should not kill him.
Fuck that. Why does Once to Kill have backstories? Backstories are like condiments for murder.
Oh, he's excited. Ooh. Hmm. At the moment, 18. Cool. I need a bunch of deck saves going because this is gonna be nasty. Uh, 16. Yeah. So the creature takes the same damage. No, let me just half as much. So 5d8 fire. 26 fire. So he takes 13. Yes.
You start smelling brisket on the air.
Yeah. Cool. Now Zora's going to use her movement to. She's going to look at the orcs trying to climb the chains, and she's going to run, not at them. No, like a 45-degree angle, trying to get a flank as they're focused on something else. Like if they look back, they're not going to see her. She's going to be somewhere over there. Not that she can hide, but yeah. So 40 feet of movement that way.
Bitch is making brisket. Um, so Mitchell or lightning. Are there any clusters of orcs within 5 feet of each other, perhaps? Well, then I'm gonna go and shish kebab. No. Yep. And that is a dex saving throw. Yep. Yep.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Oh no. Someone roll me a 3d10. And then the ones that save, they get half that.
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm currently giving my very angry baby a bath.
15.
So 15 on the fails, 7 on the saves. Excellent. I'll have a wide variety to snack on after the fight.
Variety is the spice of life.
And for good measure, I'm gonna bonus action cloak. Yes. So Fitch is going to look very woody. And I'm done.
But I believe they take damage again because the wall came up. That's damage. If they're still there, that's damage. Yes. Five d8. Aw, just 15.
Tactical cowering.
The damage was 15.
Yeah, I just shot a ballista.
Oh no.
Yeah, like this had value. That is the assumption here. We thinker. I mean, I'm using my entire action for it, so I don't know what that. I mean, I can also dedicate my full turn as far as movement as well. Um, 9.
Second burst, same as the first for Jarek. For 10 damage to however many she hits. Dex save 13 for half. Cool. So 5 damage to him, 10 damage to 2 others. Nope.
He pulls out a little handmade kazoo.
Yeah, he's basically watching through the hatch for the time being. There's no reason for him to get involved. Looks like Zoria's got it handled.
Zoria, you got this.
Fast food. Not so fast food. Goddamn it, Vess. So close to having delivery.
The other anchor is still down. Just want to make sure they're coming up where I want them to. That's all. Fine.
Yes.
Got a bottleneck.
No orcs seem to be coming out of the U of fire. Are there screams? What about behind the U of fire? Cool. How many? Nice. How many orcs under the boat? 4? Oh, I wanna. They're on the ground, right? Are they neatly lined up, or no? Chain is metal, right? Metal doesn't break if it freezes. That's not how it works, right? Not if the yeah. But the thing is, Zoria had been flanking. Just let me see if she can. Oh yeah, range of this is 300 feet. She's going to pull out her staff of frost, and she's going to cast Ice Storm right under the boat in an area of 20-foot radius and 40-foot height cylinder. Thank God we said 50. I need 4 dexterity saving throws. Also, I assume the Humies that were untied ran.
Throats were slit by the orcs because they're like,
I see.
humans don't have value. And we dragged them this whole way because they don't have value. Sure. Again, that worked so well.
This is 2d8. They take 6 bludgeoning and those are shit roll. 9 cold. I'm disappointed. I expected more. No, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high. Yeah, without touching the ship, too. Ice storm, so pelted by ice and then frozen.
Damn it, my dinner.
These But orcs have experienced every element under the sun: fire, lightning, now ice.
Not lightning, not yet.
Wait, what
But-
type of
It's
element is
lightning.
ballista?
Wood.
Ah, there we go.
Metal.
Eat my wood. Oh wait.
Yep.
It shall be noted that Vess, Jarek, and Fitch all lose visibility of everything under that ship.
Not that they could see it before, but
I mean, Bess wasn't seeing anything.
Yee. It got overcooked, and now they're fucking freezing it, and he's gonna have to rethaw it, and this is getting ridiculous.
Hey y'all, I gotta boogie and get this baby to bed. Pink, you got my marching orders.
yes.
I'll be on my phone if y'all need me. I'll be back in, I don't know, however long it takes this angry little man to go to sleep.
I will make sure not to cause damage. Don't worry. I will crab Fitch. That's what I'm gonna do.
Don't you
Just
dare.
psychological damage to your own team members. That's the only damage you're allowed to do.
That's
As
the only
long
damage
as Fitch
acceptable.
does. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Shit.
Lightning.
Okay.
Yup.
So they have as a.
What happened to no damage?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yep.
There you go. 23. No good fucking cowards. Get in my belly.
Works.
Any of them? Any left to burn? Hmm. Nope.
Yep.
Circle will call back later, since there are no more orcs inside, then. Yeah, which there are no more
AKA
orcs
in
inside.
sight.
So yeah, he'll call Ladry back. And then go to his room.
I'm
Like,
going to my
okay,
room.
there. Not so far from the truth.
Cool. Zor is going to drop concentration on the wall of fire then. Mm-hmm. Did any humans survive? Like, are there like I know that two survived. But was that all of the humans from this caravan or just a few? I know there's at least 2 out there, so I'm just gonna roll it by hand. 19, sorry, d20 minus 1. That is a 14. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How damaged are the wagons?
And just to be
Scale of
clear, I
1
think
to 10, how damaged are the wagons?
Hmm.
Okay.
You mentioned that there was a struggle here before, right? So we can see dead bodies and whatnot. Besides, well, in addition to the ones we just caused, so
Oh, as if they're a fucking byproduct of the environment that we just triggered.
those bodies are a byproduct of them being beaten by the orcs. So sorry, they were dead already. Get off my case. Oh, so when the orcs booked it, they just slashed throats and ran. No. Oh, so there are some. Okay. I mean,
Doria's gonna care real quick when she tries looting those caravans.
not really. I wasn't planning on looting the caravans. I'm not that much of a mercenary. Jesus, guys. Oh.
Now that you mention it, let's loot the
But now that you mention it, and given that
Oh,
there's,
okay. I'm sorry. My fault.
I'm kidding. No,
caravan.
Zora will approach the. Uh, we can see in which direction they ran, right? So Zora couldn't see. Survival. That is int, isn't it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Fuck you then. 3. Cool. I'm gonna focus on what I'm gonna go and greet the survivors and tell them how fortunate they are.
Wow.
You may thank me now.
Yeah. Like she's gonna go stand on in front of the wagon with the mother and child, and she's just gonna say, "Get up.
You're gonna
You
sit there in that
can."
fucking Captain Morgan position with one like leg propped upon a trunk.
Yes. Yes.
Zoria
Get
is
up.
very Captain Morgan.
You can get up now. Danger has passed.
More like
Please
under
shower
your
me with your
management.
appreciation.
That movie's so good and underrated.
What movie is that?
Yeah.
No, it's not Incredibles. That is Megamind.
Never mind. Yeah. Purple guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know that I've seen it.
The other Incredibles.
There was no lightning. Oh yeah, there was. That's true. That's true. I'm afraid your friends were already dead. I'm
Here, have
afraid,
diamonds.
unless you have a shipment of diamonds there, I'm afraid not. And besides, I think it's been too long already. Oh no. Just a single diamond he has. Yeah, Fitch pulls out his diamond aggressively. But Zora's gonna try and talk her out of this. I'm sorry, but resurrection only is possible within the first minute. After that, it becomes a lot more complicated. What's your name? Don't say Moira.
Same one.
This is you are fortunate survivor of this day. Yeah, Zora's going to look at the ones that they slit their throats under the boat. I'm going to say you were headed for a quick death because those ones over there were killed as soon as they were not useful anymore. You don't need to thank us. They were already dead. I don't care. No.
A lot of those were actually killed by orcs.
Most of them.
Yeah.
I only rolled 16 damage of napalm. Anything that died is it's called natural selection at that point.
Again,
Jarek resents
they
that.
they were already beaten, so I doubt they will be coming back. I'd say we pretty much got all of them. Really. Really. Ooh. That is that is unfortunate. It is out of our way, but
You see, we are in a flying ship and we just have to go where the wind goes. I can't do anything about that.
Any way the wind blows.
Like Jarek said, it's just natural selection, man.
Harrison's still in the fucking boat, already asleep at this point.
Yeah, how many survivors did you see with the orcs? This. Hmm. Oh, you're you're very past your expiring date, no? I hear you only live to 35.
Wow, Zora.
Again, I just give no offense. Where, like, at some point that was just yeeted straight out the window.
It's more fun being a cunt, guys. What can I
It's
say?
it's so much better.
Called it her expiry date. What the fuck?
Yes. Mm.
Are there any
What kind?
I'm sorry, God.
What kind of gentleman? Noble. Describe him. I'm going to rephrase, but I'm not going to be very monosyllabic when I do. So I'm going to need you to answer the question: what was the socioeconomical background of this individual? Was he relevant? Yes, very good. Clever. Good enough. I will confer with my colleagues. I will be back soon. Salvage what you can. Yes, I know. Leave whatever you don't. How strong is your daughter of constitution? You said
You
she
know,
no.
she rolled up a 9,
It was
so
it was the other individual that was portly. Yes. Oof. I'll be back. And Zora just flies away straight up.
no.
I've had my fun. So if we want to go and save these people,
Jerk's
yeah,
already asleep. Oh, you mean if it happens later, Jerk will just shrug and be like, "What? We're not in a rush to go anywhere. Whatever you want to do."
I mean,
I assume you would have more fun at night. Yes.
Well, yes, not being on fire tends to be more fun.
I see.
Zoria seems to like it when people are on fire.
It is one of the many useful states a person can be in.
Hmm. And be on fire?
I
I
Again,
mean,
mean,
they
if you
can.
want to,
A person can
you
either
can do
be
whatever.
compacted tight in a rank for fighting in a formation. They may have no further use in battle, really. Maybe this is why they lost to the orcs.
I think
Hmm,
I think they probably lost to the orcs because they were humans, and the orcs were orcs.
that is no excuse.
Okay.
So, do you want to go fight orcs? More orcs?
For sport, but first I want to see what we can salvage from down there.
Oh.
They seem rather short-handed, and I don't think they're going to be able to take it all.
Well, what do we want to do with the ship?
I'll be here.
Don't worry
Oh,
about the
you
ship.
just want to stay on the ship?
No, I'm just here for you guys can loot the bodies. I guess
Yes,
that's what Zoria's talking about.
Oh, I meant
yes.
when we went to hunt Berks for sport.
I mean, well, someone's gonna have to stay here either way.
No, that will come later. We'll just take ship with us.
Okay, so right now we're gonna go down there. We're gonna.
Strip bodies.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
also,
Okay.
the woman mentioned that Caravan Master was with the orcs, so if you want to get any type of reward,
What the fuck do you think a caravan master can give us?
his caravan.
I mean, his caravan. Have you seen
Yeah.
it down there? It's kind of.
What's left of it? Yeah, I know.
Is caravan
Wait,
ash a useful spell component?
hold on. Hear me out here. So if we save the caravan owner, then we can get the caravan. Is that the logic? The caravan that's undefended and unattended, just under the
Oh,
ship right now?
I was just talking about being paid for service rendered. What you're talking about is raiding. And past those days,
It's grave robbing. They're already dead.
there are 4 of them left.
All right, well, they're soon to be dead.
I mean,
And then
isn't
it will
that
be
one
grave
down
robbing.
there a child?
There's
Oh,
one child,
God
yes.
damn it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like 3.5. That kid is way too happy surrounded by a bunch of corpses.
Do we have any idea of if he can actually pay us meaningfully, or is this going to be another ring of fucking jump situation?
Ring of jump situation.
Yeah, let's skip it then.
Okay.
I mean, unless we have a reason.
No.
I mean, if you want to hunt them for sport, I suppose that's reason enough, but someone's going to have to stay here.
Decrease the population of assholes wandering upon the mortal coil. That's about it. That's all I got.
Sounds
Yes,
gainful to me.
this benefits the world to a greater scale. If commerce raiding is stopped, commerce flows more freely, merchandise gets to. I'm not going to start lesson on economics. Not that I care, but I really do like hunting for sport, especially the
I
ones that can think. Those are
Yeah,
always better.
okay, that sentence could have not happened. The rest of it, however, um, someone's gonna have to stay on the ship either way.
I just say we take ship.
I,
That's
So,
true. Yeah.
which will work until it doesn't.
I mean, I can always stay here if you want to go get your, I don't know, sip on or whatever.
What time is it come? Hmm. We can leave boat here then with one of us with a movable rod, so anchors are not down, and we can chase it or chase them. Though we're still going to take a while to find them because we still have to scavenge bodies. I think that war boss had something on him.
Okay,
He's
well,
stuck here.
let's do that first.
Yeah, how
Yes,
about this? Why don't you loot the bodies, and if anything interesting comes up, we'll just treat that as an indicator.
fine.
You got that spell ready to go?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's go. And Vest jumps off the side of the ship. Just assuming that Zoria's right behind him.
Feather falls cast.
Jarek watches this and just shakes his head. These are the people I associate with.
Yeah, Gump, you needed a rest, buddy.
Mm.
Killed a lot of
Animator mode.
stuff, and I got a great quote on the Nurse's Broken page.
That's
What
true.
was it? I didn't get to see.
It
I'm
was
trying to
the
give please.
Ah, yes. I feel like there's a desire.
roll a
from everyone.
1d100 to determine the size of your war crime, and hopefully you get better than Jerk.
Shouldn't be hard.
Please, no rings of jump, Gump. Just
3 rings of jump. That's how they were going to get on the ship. That's how
Yep.
they were going to get on the ship.
Yep. Instead of rings of jump, now we're just gonna get cloaks of billowing. Which, hey, we've already
You know what?
determined
That's it.
Jerk and Zoria
Uh,
would like. So.
that's
Also, like, if we get close to billowing in that kind of number, we're just going to start using them as masts. Or just, like, decorate the sides
yeah,
of close billowing.
yeah.
Oh man, that would be so cool.
Yeah, our ship will look like it's in motion even when it's fucking not.